Hello and welcome to the channel Fabrico. Today we're going to sew a Verbena skirt. As usual, you can find a PDF pattern of this skirt in the description box below the video. The skirt is maxi length and slightly tapered at the bottom, featuring a stitched waistband, a metal zipper, pockets in the side seams and one watch pocket, and a cut in the middle seam. The back has detachable yokes and patch pockets. The bottom of the skirt is not hemmed. We recommend using denim. Also, you'll need metal zipper, interfacing, one button, cotton lining, and bias cut fusible tape. Let's get cutting. It's highly important to decade the fabric before cutting to prevent it from shrinking during sewing. We lay out the patterns on the fabric, observing direction of the grain line. It is indicated on the patterns, and trace the patterns along the contour. Do not forget to transfer all control marks onto the cutting pieces. So, cut the pieces. After cutting, double-check the number of pieces according to the pattern pieces list. And do not forget to interface the pieces as indicated on the patterns. Let's get sewing, and we start with pockets on the front pieces. Press the top allowance of the watch pocket, sew along the edge of the seam allowance, press. Press the side allowances of the watch pocket by 1 cm. Sew the pocket on the left side according to the markings on the patterns. Press. Overlock the bottom edges of the sides. Interface the pocket back with bias cut fusible tape. Sew the sides along all the edges onto the top right side of the lining. Stitch the pocket entrance on the front of the skirt with pocket lining at 7 mm, folding the pieces right sides together. Notch seam allowances and flip onto the right side. Press. Make 2 stitches at the entrance to the pocket at 2 mm and 5 mm. Press. Overcast the lining with a double fold hem seam. Fold it inside out and stitch at 5 mm. Fold the lining over and stitch so that the seam allowance is on the inside. Press. Stitch the front with sides and lining along the side and top edges. Zipper. Overlock the middle sections of the front pieces of the skirt until the cut is notched. Press the fly allowances along the notches. Sew the middle seam from the fly to the cut. Press the allowances. Sew the cut with a double folded hem. To do this, press the seam allowances at 5 mm and again at 5 mm, stitch and press. You can make a zigzag stitch at the base of the cut. Press the fly catch in half and overlock the side and bottom edges. To the hemmed edge of the fly, stitch the zipper close to the chain, ending the stitching near the zipper top. Place the pressed front left piece of the skirt over the zipper. Pin and stitch close to the zipper along the pressed fold. Place the fly the right side of the fastener evenly on the zipper, then bend half of the skirt and pin the fly onto the zipper. Stitch close to the zipper chain. Make 2 top stitches along the front side of the fly as well as a top stitch along the pressed edge. Zigzag stitch to secure the ends of these stitches. Sew the fly with the fly catch at the bottom from the wrong side. Press the finished fastener. Let's proceed to the skirt back pieces. Sew the back yokes to the top edge of the back of the skirt, folding the parts right sides together. Overlock and press the yoke allowances. Make a double top stitch along the yokes and press. Place the back pieces with right sides facing each other and sew the middle seam. Overlock the cut and press. Make a double top stitch along the middle seam. Press the top allowance of the patch pockets by 1 cm and 2 cm and overlock the allowances. Cut out the corners and flip it right side out. Make a top stitch along the edge of the allowance. Press the bottom and side seams. Mark the location of the pockets according to the markings on the patterns and sew them with a double top stitch. Press. Assembling stage. Place the front and back right sides together and sew side seams. Overlock and press seam allowances to the back. Top stitch along the side allowance of the back of the skirt at 2 mm from the waist cut to the place where the pocket ends and secure it with a zigzag stitch. And finally, waistband and loops. Sew the front and back waistbands along the side seams. Press the allowances. Overlock one edge of the waistband loop, place the second edge towards the center of the piece and cover it with a hemmed seam allowance. Pin along the entire length and top stitch at 2 mm along the folds. Press. Cut the loops to the required length and sew them to the waistline of the skirt along the notches. Press the top waistband along the bottom edge. Sew the waistband along the side and top edges. Cut out corners, flip onto the right side and press. Sew the unpressed belt to the top edge of the skirt, placing it with the right side to the wrong side of the skirt. Press the seam allowances onto the waistband. Top stitch along all sides of the waistband, securing the bottom waistband at the same time. Sew the belt loops to the waistband and press. Make zigzag stitch on the belt loops, on the back pockets, and at the bottom of the side seams. Make a buttonhole and sew on a button. Give the skirt a final press.